How to adjust mechanical vacuum switches. The settings of a mechanical vacuum switch may be adversely affected by shock, vibration, or even disuse. When this happens, the switch will require readjustment.
The lifter's vacuum pads must be resting on a smooth, non-porous surface in order to test the switch settings. The vacuum switch is always located under an enclosure cover. Cover types and locations vary depending on the lifter model. To access the vacuum switch, you must remove the cover. Always disconnect the battery prior to opening or removing a cover. Remove the fasteners and carefully remove the cover to avoid disturbing any hoses or wires connected to it. The switch is adjusted by turning the adjustment screw, located between the switch body and the electrical connectors on the end. This screw has a 1/4 inch hex head, so a 1/4 inch wrench is needed. This wrench is supplied with the vacuum lifter at the time of purchase and may also be obtained from Wood's Powr-Grip. Before adjusting the vacuum switch, reconnect the battery and power up the lifter. Turning the screw inward, that is clockwise when viewed from the end with the electrical connectors, reduces the vacuum level that will activate the vacuum switch. This will shut off the lifter's pump at a lower vacuum level as shown on the vacuum gauge. Turning the screw outward, that is counterclockwise when viewed from the end with the electrical connectors, increases the vacuum level that will activate the vacuum switch. This will shut off the lifter's pump at a higher vacuum level. Note that these adjustments should be made in minor increments. Check the vacuum level after every 1/6 turn of the screw head. Once the switch is adjusted to shut the pump off at the proper vacuum level, create a slow leak to verify that the pump turns back on before the vacuum level drops below 16 inches of mercury as indicated by the red zone of the vacuum gauge. To create a slow leak, gently lift the edge of a vacuum pad or remove a pad fitting and use your finger to cover the hole with light pressure. Although the adjustment is based on making the lifter's pump shut off at the proper vacuum setting, the critical part is to make the pump turn back on before the vacuum level drops to 16 inches of mercury or below. Setting the switch to a higher vacuum level is not dangerous, but a vacuum level lower than 16 inches of mercury is not sufficient to support loads safely.